Oh boy. I just had to say something about this one. You know, I think it's probably a good thing that this didn't make it to theaters, or else it probably would have won the most ironic movie of the year. Having it being titled You Should Have Left. You probably should have left if you were in theaters, or never showed up to begin with.
Theo Conroy.
I'm here to beg the question, should you have left? And does it suck? You Should Have Left, starring Kevin Bacon and Amanda Seyfried, released on June 18th, 2020 on internet.
Well, it's very hip to be on the internet right now.
Kevin Bacon plays as Theo Conroy, who's a former banker recently married to a younger actress. Susanna Conroy is played by Amanda Seyfried, who is the actress that I just mentioned. And Avery Essex plays the younger daughter, Ella, who you might recognize as a smaller role as young Claire on Modern Family. And those are pretty much your big three. I don't think anyone else gets more than 15 minutes of screen time aside from them. The story goes that the three are having an isolated vacation at a modern home in Welsh. In Welsh.
And wait for well it's oil. Overalls I'm done of.
It's evident earlier on that Susanna isn't really Ella's biological mother, and we can see that Theo's got his own kind of anger issues going on because he's listening to a calming podcast early in the film.
As you learn to meditate, you will discover your mind is very difficult to silence.
You Should Have Left is a psychological thriller produced by Blumhouse Productions and directed by David Koepp. Now, for as much as I'm gonna hate on this movie, the acting's actually not too bad. I'm gonna get into the screenplay in a minute, which I don't think helped the acting at all. I mean, how well can you act when you have stupid lines? The writing in this movie is just atrocious. Not to mention that I believe that first impressions are everything, and they start this movie off creepy.
You can't talk right now.
And awkward. I'm not sure if they were trying to introduce some very subtle comedy, but it just didn't hit. I'd say at least 20 minutes of this movie is cringe. And as the movie progresses, you learn that Theo has a very slight suspicion that Susanna might be cheating. Although that part of the film just felt like filler to me. I don't feel like it really tied into the plot at all. Don't get me wrong, I get really particular when I don't like a movie. Like, I will rip it to its very core. And as bad as I felt that this movie was, it did not feel like a low-budget film. I feel like they put some money into this. It has some scenes that, you know, are a little anxiety-inducing for a psychological thriller. It's just anytime anyone opens their mouths, I want to turn off the TV. I mean, there are times I'm just like, what?
That's the problem with mirrors. They always show you yourself.
What other use for mirrors do you have aside from acquiring a reflection? It is the sole purpose of a mirror. I know what he's trying to say here, but... So does it suck? It kinda sucks. I'm not slapping it. I'm not giving it any slaps. No slaps. Silent slaps. I mean, I found it boring for a thriller, uninteresting for something that's supposed to be psychological, and just kind of falls flat. And really, really, really bad lines.
Do you need shampoo?
What?
Shampoo. Do you need any shampoo? So you are washing your hair?
Huh?
Nothing.
I mean, I'm not saying don't watch it. I'm just saying expect it to be bad. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you liked the video, and leave me a comment letting me know what I should do for my next video. Also, if you're on Twitch, come hang out with me. I'm live streaming most days. The link will be in the description below. Thanks, guys.